Hey everybody, how's it going? So welcome to something that we don't do very often, but we probably should because this is all about you guys within the community. But wait, Chacho, this isn't one of your parks and I don't understand and I am frightened. It'll be okay, I promise. Calm down. May I please welcome you to Blackwell Manner Hill. This is a Spyke special park. You guys already know Spyke. He's a friend of the channel, does a lot of the signs for me, and is now most famous for doing the Plomple Pop sign, which, by the way, mwah, absolute chef's kiss. So what better way of saying thank you to Spyke than to pay tribute to some of his work that's all available on the workshop and stuff. So this is the park that we've got sprawling in front of us, and I cannot wait to show you around because, guys, this is what a no TMTK park is going to look like. Oh, this is so good. Right, so Spike's given me a couple of notes on this one that I'm just going to read off before we go into this one. So, where the park sits now, the manor used to be a woods and a marsh. Visitors would have tea in the manor and go for a walk out on the lake. So this is the lake that we've got in front of us here. Now, the Old Mill Hotel is a converted real mill. The manor had many fields of grains, and that's where their fortune came. So this is the hotel. Oh, I just changed my camera. Great. We're already only 4 minutes in, and the camera work already sucks. So... so this is the hotel that we've got here. So eventually the woods were attracting lots of tourism. They decided to rent fairground rides and have an official entrance opposite the mill. So that's this entrance here. This is now accessible to hotel guests. And then the car park was here as well. So it also wasn't long before the times moved on and rides got better. That's where they built the Woodie. So this is the Woodie, and I love how this just goes along the side of the park and how the river and stuff looks along here. Like, this is just brilliant. I love it. Okay, so this park started to grow into the woods and into the marshlands. So this is all of this stuff here. So there are the woods, and this would have been marshlands at some point. And then it says that the log flume used the biggest marshland to its advantage. So that is this area here. So this again would all be the marshlands, and because it was all wet and stuff, they actually decided to put the log flume in. So that's a nice little cool feature. And then it wasn't long before they needed new, bigger car parks, so the new entrance was built on the other side of the park. So that's this one here. Look at this entrance. Oh, yes. How Alton Towersy does this feel? Like, oh, I would love to just, like, turn up and just be here for the day and this being greeted by this entrance. I'd absolutely love it. And the last bit is the park grew from here. So let's do a real quick tour of the rest of the park, and then we'll go into Tejikam, and we'll do it from Tejikam. So, this building here is an absolute stunner. This is a second hotel that we've got going on. Then, of course, we've got the entranceway that lives here. So this is the new entrance. Ooh, a new entrance there. There we go. Look at that sightline. Yes. What a sightline. I mean, look at all the coasters and stuff. There's 5. No, there's not. That's a lie. There's 6 coasters in this park because there's a kiddie coaster that I keep forgetting about. So, of course, we're going to ride all of those. Here's our Main Street area. So, this is giving me like Canada Wonderland vibes, just on a much smaller scale with the water feature and stuff that's living in the front here. And then in true typical Spyke fashion, it splits off into 2. So if you remember the other tour that we did at Spyke's Park, that also did the same. One down the left-hand side, one down the right-hand side. Gives a bit of coherence to the parks and stuff. And then, of course, you've got a Schwarzkopf looper that lives in this side of the park. So we will see this in more depth later on. And then, of course, we've got the invert that lives here. Yes, what an invert. And I think Spyke has managed to actually nail that Asian, Japanese theme. I can't wait to see this in Tejikam. This is going to be so good. Yes. And then we have over here I was like, where do I go first? Where do I go next? Then we've got the Infinity that's over here. I've seen this colour scheme before. Wait, has somebody stolen from me? No, stop it, Chacho. This video is not about you. This video is about Spyke. Stop it. Stop being a narcissist. And then we have what I would definitely consider to be one of the best mine train coasters I think I've ever seen, because it's a terrain-hugging mine train coaster. You guys ask me to do these all the time, and Spyke has done one here. So yes. Then, of course, you've got the log flume, which we've seen down in this area. Very, very log flumey. Very, very what you'd expect it to be. And then in true Spyke's fashion, we've also got lots of stuff going on here in terms of maintenance areas and backstage areas and a touch of realism while not using a single item of TMTK. Did I tell you that this is what a TMTK park would look like? It's exciting. Right, guys, I'm going to jump into Tegid Cam. I'll see you in a minute. Oh, you guys, check out the sightline that this park gives from this view. So this is Tegid Cam. This is at the main entrance. And my God, this is such an awesome, awesome view. Just to get your bearings and stuff, this is the new entrance. Then on the left-hand side here, we've got the car parks and stuff. Behind us, we have got the metro. That's the spawn point and whatever for the game itself. And then on the where we were, on the right-hand side, we've now got the buses and the maintenance areas and the staff car parks and disabled spots and blah, 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 all there. So let's go for this, shall we? Full disclosure, by the way, I don't have a clue where we are going, so this is going to be chaos. And I'm not even sorry. So here's the main entrance. Absolutely stunning entrance you've got here, Spyke. So you've got guest services down one side, and then of course you've got the hotel sitting pretty on the left hand side there. So like you say, this is the second hotel. And then, of course, you've got tickets and turnstiles all sitting here. So, oh, yes. Let's go for a fun day. And then this is what that main plaza area looks like. So, looking at the park size, I would say this would probably be a park that would rival probably Thorpe Park in attendance. We're sort of talking 12 to 15,000 a day, maybe. So this is more than suitable for the area. So you've got more guest services on the left-hand side here. There you go. So yes, lots and lots of guest services. Then, of course, you've got Eatwells and a coffee shop because you need some kind of food in the entrance plaza, right? And then, oh, I want to go through here. Am I supposed to go through here? Ah, backstage. Yes. Good old backstage. Love it, love it, love it. Right, that's not what we're here to do, right? So I reckon we're going to go down to the left first because there are more coasters down there, right? So Spike's probably now sitting here watching the video going, you're doing this all wrong, Chacho. Why did I give you this park? Like, what on earth is going on? Look at this. You don't often get to see the Bavarian stuff used or stucco stuff used very well, right? So this is a beautiful building. Like, yes, 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 yes. Is it the stucco stuff? I think it is, isn't it? I think it is. And I forget it exists. I just do my own, right? And make a rod for my own back. Beautiful, beautiful building. In fact, this entire corner feels so good. Like, it just, yes. Love it, love it, love it. And you got toilets. Are they Chacho toilets? They're not Chacho toilets, but they are toilets. We'll take it. Look at that building. Like, it's simple and elegant, and I love it. Okay, Tornado, I think, is our first coaster, right? It's a Schwarzkopf. You don't see those often, do you, right? So, let's take a Q-line tour. There we go. So, awesome, awesome helix. This ride, by the way, is brilliant. It gives you some pretty decent airtime and whatever. So, this is the queue. Comes around the front here. It's an absolute mess of a queue, and I am here for it. I dig it. Kettle pen of hell inside here. Yes. We've got Fast Pass, so let's go down the Fast Pass area. Am I going to be able to go up the stairs? Yeah, I should be able to. Look at the sight lines. Yes, the double loops. Double loops of a Schwarzkopf. You can't help but love it. Yes, 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 yes. In case you've just spotted that invert, by the way, stopping on the lift hill, that's my doing. That's not Spike's doing. I've got all the rides set to test. So in real life, when these are set to open, everything is working. It's working absolutely fine. So please don't, please don't come at him for that. Here's the station then. Ta-da! Station, station, station. I think without further ado, we should go for a ride, right? See you in a minute. Absolutely cracking layout. Love it, love it, love it, Spyke. What an awesome job. There's a note, by the way, from Spyke to let me know that some of the friction on the coasters may need to be changed. So I've gone along and done all of that and made the coasters all appropriate and stuff. So yes. Oh, Spyke, what an awesome coaster. And here's your ride photos. It's a Just a Memento shop. Love it. And this is actually an interesting strategy because Just a Memento struggles when you're actually playing the game as a game. You have to put them as close to the ride exits of good rides as you can, otherwise they are not profitable. So there is your Chacho tip. You should do more of them. Right, so we're going to go right up and over the bridge where you get some really, really cracking views of the double loops. There you go, double loops. Yes. Oh, what awesome placing of pathing and stuff. Like, so good. Yes, there we go. Right, so we're going to carry on this way, and we're going to enter into what I think is going to be my favourite area. I need to go and investigate this, because when I was doing the tour, I didn't know what this was. Oh, it's the... Oh, how clever. Of course it is. It's the... Yeah, okay. Ignore me. I thought it was... I thought it was a defunct ride that Spyke had put in and left. You know, like Alton Towers, I'm taking shots at you. But actually, no, it's not. It's the, I don't even know what they're called, like the eye stuff. What a cool placement, though. Yes, that's just like perfectly there. I love it. Right, so into this area, the Asian theme. I'm going to call this Japanese. Like it's actually Qin dynasty theme in the game, but I'm going to get this completely horribly wrong. I'm going to offend all sorts of people. I'm going to make my apologies now, and I'm just going to call it Japanese throughout. It might be Chinese. It might be Tibetan. It might be any one of the other. I'm going to get cancelled. But what I'm going to say is, Spyke, yes, you have absolutely nailed this theme. This is something I wouldn't even attempt myself, and you have done this justice. I mean, just look at how like overgrown it is and how rich the sightline is and this depth of sightline. And you've also got the awesome path interaction with this invert too. So, yes. So we're going to take a look up this way. There we go. Oh, I want to go up here. What's up here? What's up here? Oh, it's the... Oh, spoiler alert! It's the... I warned you this was going to be chaos. I did not lie. Right, so there's the invert Immelman dive loop there. Then, of course, we have ourselves a flat ride. So we've got the top spin. Very Talokan style here. Loving it. Loving it. And then, of course, we've got barbecue ribs sitting in this area where you've just got the invert sitting pretty in the background. Yes, look at it. Guys, it's so good. Right, so can I go through the tree? There you go. Man, this camera work. Look at how good this area is, though. Look how rich it looks. Like, it's almost minimal use of foliage to absolute maximum effect. It's just so rich and it's so good. So this is Arcan. This is the queue line for the invert. Let me just do one last look of the right area before we go into the queue. Yes, look. What a great layout this is. Okay, so let's have a look at the queue line. So we're going to go underneath the station. I think we are here. I'm going to walk through this way. Walk through this way. There we go. And then you get some really nice like interaction with the actual coaster itself here. Loving this. Loving this. We're going to come down this way. Wait, where are we? There we go. There we go. And then you get down to the lift hill. Yes. And then lots of cattle pens. Oh, love it. Love it. Can we cut through? I don't know where we're going. I literally don't know where we're going. Oh, I just spotted some escape stairs. There we go. Let's go up this way. Blatantly this way, right? Here we go. We got there. Yes. I should just walk the queue, shouldn't I? Really, that'll tell you where to go. Look at this station inside here. Oh man, this is good. Like, you've also got the support beams and stuff in here that Planet Coaster doesn't include. So we need to include them ourselves. Love it. Yeah, what a great station. I love this Qin Dynasty, like, striping and stuff. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Let's go for a ride. What an awesome invert. And of course we are at the exit of it, and if there's one thing that Spyke does well, it's immersive and depth of sightline. Love it. Oh, it's so good. Right, so we were here just a minute ago. Spoiler alert, we've done this bit already. So we're going to walk back through this way, and we're going to go somewhere else. Exit the area, the Japanese area. Right, so we've got some signs and stuff here. So we've got the mountain runner, the mill, and the hotel, and we've also got bay wipeout. Okay, so what do we reckon is over this way? It's the Woodie! Of course it is! I was like, oh, I don't know what's here. It's the Woodie, yes! So, we are in our western area. This is the old entrance to the park. So, we're now at the back of the park. So, we have a restaurant, Tuckwell's. Hello, Tuckwell's. And then, of course, we have got the original entrance here, the original entrance archway and stuff, using the adventure pieces, by the way. Look how good this is. Like, you can create arches and stuff with the entrance pieces, and it looks fantastic. So, yes, there's the Woodie. You can just see it poking off in the background. And then we've got the original buildings and stuff that would be used for food and drink and whatever for the old school park, which is now at the back of the park. So, yeah, I love the fact this park's got a lore and a history to it as well. Like the fact that they've done a new entrance and they've had like this expansion over time. Oh, it's just so, it makes it just so believable. Right, so I don't think we're going to go through the full queue because that's the cattle pen of hell. So I think we can go through this way. Woodie, Woodie, Woodie. Oh, I love it. Sorry, I get so giddy when I look at other people's work because it's like seeing something for the first time. You know, when you visit a brand new theme park for the first time ever, you get to like experience everything. Or you take somebody to your favorite theme park for the first time ever and you get to watch them experience stuff. Yeah, oh, I love it. Like, I love looking around other people's parks. I just don't do it that often on the channel. I probably should. Yes, look at the sight lines. Guys, it's just so good. Oh, Spyke, I love your work so much. There we go. So here's the station. Lots of cattle pen up by the station. So pretty much a typical station. But look at the detail inside here. Like, look at the care that's gone into all of this. Oh, and it's no TMTK. I keep needing to remind you of that. This is no TMTK. So console players, this is I was going to say it's achievable to you. The Oswald counter says hi, but this is ultimately achievable to you as well. So take inspiration from this. Love it, love it. So here is the coaster train. We have arrived and we're going to go for a ride. Oh man, what a view this is. I mean, you can almost imagine what this was like when this was the front end of the park, you know, walking off this coaster and seeing all the stuff in the background and just how deep and how rich it is, like with the forest and all sorts going on. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Colour me loving it. Right, so we're going to come back out this way, and we're going to go past this way. We're going to go past Tuckwell's, and then we're going to go into the Lighthouse. So what I'm liking about this park, by the way, is it's actually quite compact. It's a big, sprawling park, and of course it's grown up over time. But it's actually a really lovely, compact park. So, yes, and the Lighthouse, it's a kids coaster. Woo-hoo-hoo! Of course it is. This is giving Train Manor vibes with Stormforce 10 and how that's themed. But again, you get some really nice interaction with the path and stuff here. So, yes. I mean, look. Where are we? Where is it? I can hear it. There it is. Yeah, love it, love it, love it. Right, so let's actually go through the queue. There we go. We're going into this way. This feels like it's a classic coaster. This feels like it would have been part of this park right from the beginning. This was like one of the first coasters that they put in. Of course, the Woodie is the original, right? But this feels like it would be there, or it has been recently touched up, recently done up. So I think this is a two train coaster. I think there's only the two on here, but again, it's another good instance of a nice, detailed but minimalist station going on, and the use of the colour on the beams and everything just gives it that little bit of variation. It's stuff that I very rarely think to do. I just leave wood as being brown and just hope for the best. But yeah, this is good. And then of course, when you get to the actual station itself, you get a view of the ride and you get a view of the rest of the park. So yes, right. Without further ado, let's go for a ride. Better than Plumple Pop, that's what I would say. What an awesome kids coaster that is. And what awesome sights you're going to get from the exit. Oh, Spyke, this is just... Given that I didn't really do a proper tour of the park before I jumped into this, this is a lovely, lovely park to be touring. And guys, I'm hoping that you are enjoying this too, because I don't know what I'm doing, and this is chaos. And that's what we're here for. Right, so we are now the other side of the park, and we are out at the lake. So, of course, the lake being one of the main areas of the original park that fed into the marshlands and all of that sort of stuff. So, of course, they've made use of the lake and they've put a boat tour. We're not going to go on the boat tour, but, of course, if Spyke allows me to put the... in fact, I think Spyke is hosting this on the workshop, so you'll be able to go on the tour yourself. But just look at the detail that's been included with the reeds and the marshes and stuff. And again, there's no use of TMTK to make this look like this. It's all in-game stuff, and it's all incredibly awesome. Right, so Spyke, we're about to test your ability to create a coherent layout in a park, because we're going to head round, and I'm hoping it's going to take us in one big circle, right? So let's see what happens. So we've got a diner that's in front of us here. Grab some food on the way through. And inside here, you get a brilliant view of the invert and the chest wing that's going on. So, yes, I'm here for that. And then it's the other side of the kids' coaster. Amazing. Yes. I love that colour scheme. It's such a cool colour scheme. So here we are in our pink area. Now, like I say, I've seen these colours before. And then there's the invert just in the other side. Right, so we're going to go this way because we've got an infinity to find. Oh, how cool is that? What a cool feature. Like, look at those. Ah, Spyke, that's genius. Like this lamp configuration that you've got here, and these, love it. I wouldn't even think to do that myself. That's so cool. Stealing. Right, so we've got Wipeout, Surf Shop. So that's the Infinity. So this is clearly hang time inspired. So I think that's what we're going for here. Vertical lift on an Infinity, of course you do. And then we've got Wipeout. Let's go into the queue. This is going to be more piratey themed and stuff. So yeah. Is this going to be another Spyke special queue where you see some... Yes, it is. Where you see some really nice sight lines of... Oh, no, we're stuck. Chaos! Told you it was going to be chaos. Right, so we're not going to walk the queue. So we are just going to go on a ride. But this is the... this is the ride from the top of the gazebo, the gable, if you can actually get up there. If you're ever up here, this is what the park's going to look like. But hey, it's worth it because you get this sort of sight line. Right, let's go for a ride. I'll see you in a minute. Alright then, guys, after that complete chaos, this was the sight that was worth waiting for. Look at the detail in here. Love it. Like this netting at the back. Absolutely perfect for this coaster. It fits so well. And if there is one thing that frustrates the living crap out of me with Planet Coaster, it's Tegid Cam, because it just has this inability to behave as a camera. But hey, it is what it is. We can't change it. So, you know, we can just fire our shots and be done with it. Ultimately though, this is Wipeout, and what an amazing coaster this is. And I'm loving the depth of the area, like the colours and the different foliage that's being used. And Spyke, I'm glad that you're brave enough to use different variations of foliage in an area. I mean, it's not something that you see very often, right? Especially I'm guilty of it. You just choose a palette of foliage and you're just done with it and hope for the best. But no, you're brave enough to actually mix and match, and I love it. Like so well. So well done. There's Rip Curl. This, oh, what a Larson looper. Look at this. Like, yes. How many of you can hold your hands up and say that you made an effort to decorate a Larson looper like this? Come on, own up. Who are you? Okay, so we are going to go over to this way, and this is the Mine Train coaster. I don't know which way we're going to go, though. I don't know which way we need to go. Let's go this way, because I think we get to see what we shouldn't see. We're going to go anyway. Ta-da! We're going to go down this way. There we go. Access road, but ultimately an awesome view of the coaster. This is like my trying to make it up for being so rubbish with Tegid Cam. Right, so back where we were. So we're going to go down to this way. I'm loving these buildings. Like this gives me, no, I've got to get this right. This gives me vibes of Jägerhorn. That's Silverette's coaster that he did in the early days of Planet Coaster. This is giving me those kinds of vibes. I mean, look at that bridge. Oh, that bridge is so good. Oh, I love it. Like, I'm here for this bridge. And I'm here for this view. And I'm here for this coaster, actually. Like, this is a terrain-hugging beauty. It really is. Right, that's the log flume there. So I think we've gone too far. Oh, there we go. Is it down here? There we go. Forest Railway, this one is called. We are going to skip the queue. We're going to go down the fast pass route. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Yes, 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 yes. Right. Are we... this way? This way. There we go. I wonder how much we've actually skipped. So, maybe lots. Right, come up this way, and then we are into the station, and another beautiful station using this technique here with the I don't even know what it's called, the different geometric shapes that are within the actual roof itself. Chacho, you're an expert in realism, you're not an expert in roofing. Shut up. Anyway, this is... Guys, are you enjoying this? Because this is fun to film, but I don't know if this is fun to watch. Like, this is chaos, I did warn you. Right, so let's go for a ride. Terrain hugging perfection. Love it so much. Right, so we're going to go back out this way. This is a fence idea that I would love to steal. Rather than using don't die fencing, use themed fencing. What a brilliant idea. And it's all using the poles in game as well. So yeah, what a great coaster. Okay, so we're going to come out this way. We're not going to go on the log flume, but we are going to see the log flume. I think it's only fair that we do the log flume justice because it has an exit path splash. Yes, I love a good exit path splash. Oh, you put a glass thing up, Spyke. Come on. Let your guests get wet. But perfect path interaction you've got here. I'm presuming this is, yeah, it's the exit path. So this is very tidal wave at Thought Parky. But look how it fits in with the sight lines and the forest area and the hills around it. Oh, yeah, it's so good. Like, this is such a good one. Let's have a look at the building because I think we need to do it. We need to do it some justice, right? So there we go. Here's the building. Here's inside the station. And then, of course, you've got the queue line on the other side there. Lots more beam work going on in here. I'm sensing a theme of the park. There's lots of exposed beams. And, yes, I'm here for that. Oh, amazing. Right, so we're going to come back out this way. I think we're done with the coasters, aren't we? In fact, I think we're done with the... We've done a circle, haven't we? Like, there's the Red Baron. I think we are done in a full circle, so we can go and explore other stuff. So we didn't see this bit at the entrance, so this is the bit behind the split. So you've got a games unit. Of course, you're going to have a games unit. You've got to monetize area, right? You've got to monetize as much as you can. So throw something at the targets and you'll be good to go. And then, of course, you have sweets and ice cream that's living on the backside here. Sugar Rush. Get your Sugar Rush. This way we've got some more sight lines of the three coasters. Actually, you've got the Woodie, you've got the Invert, and of course you've got the Looper. Oh, Spyke, I'm loving this park. It's so deep. It's like, yes. So you've got Ripsaw, and then I think this is the front end of the park. So I think what we now need to do is going to go around the side of the park, and we're going to go and see the manor and the rest of the bits that you've done, right? Because I think in instructions you've asked me to go the other way, but I'm a renegade. I'm a rebel. So we're going to go... I think it's this way, right? It's this way. There's the hotel. I wonder how many of you are just going to skip this bit. But please don't, because we need to appreciate the effort that's gone into putting the outside of the park together. So this feels immersive. This feels exactly as it should do. Oh, you've custom supported the GCI. Cheeky thing. Yes. Okay. Spyke, how long did that take you? I'd love to know in the comments. How long did that all take you? Right, so here is some of the outside of the old park. So this is one of the defense walls and stuff that were put up as part of the old manor. So, yeah, again, I'm loving the fact this has got a story behind it, and it's got like so much history with the park, but it's also so obvious as well. You know, like you've got the perimeter wall and stuff here that is quite easily scalable, but you probably wouldn't. People probably wouldn't, because they just wouldn't. But you've got the coaster running alongside the back path here. So again, this is giving me like Alton Towers vibes. This is kind of what Oblivion is like. You walk past Oblivion and you get the whole sight line of the roads and stuff that are running beside you. And it's like, yes, what an awesome place that would be. And you've got up this way into the service areas for the Woodie. And then we're going to come up this way. So this, I believe, is the old mill that Spyke was telling us about. Yeah, there we go. So it's the old mill. Oh, yes. Look at it, guys. Look at it. It's just so... Oh, yes. And we're going to go... I think we can go inside because there's a courtyard. There we go. And there we go. And we go inside here. Which way is the courtyard? No, it's not that way. There we go. I knew there was a courtyard. So this is the old hotel. It's like a bit of a motel style courtyard. In fact, it's quite similar to the castle that was done for Cadnam Castle. I love it, but look at the detail. Like, it's just yeah, it's got so much. Oh, what's down here? I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to go somewhere. I might be like finding secrets and stuff that I shouldn't be showing. So Spyke, I'm sorry if I'm showing bits that you didn't intend me to. So let's go out this way through stuff. There we go, back out this way because we need to go up to the old manor. So I think that's over here, right, around the back of the park. I'm gonna go back up the hill. Come on. It's quite far away, isn't it? Like, this is where you really truly appreciate the scale of the park from up here. So this is where we started, of course, the episode, and this is the old manor. Oh, yes. And it's such a good use of like all of the gothic and the spooky pack stuff. Ah, oh, yeah, I love it, Spyke. Like, you've done such an awesome job at this manor. Look at it, guys. And it's even like the thought processes of changing the colour of the roses and stuff to red, so it's got a slightly autumnal feeling to it, and the like climbing ivy and stuff. Oh, it's great. Like, it really is great. And then if we poke through the trees, there's the park. There it is. Ah, guys, let me know what you thought of this park and whether you want us to do any more of these tours, because, like I say, chaos. But this, not even sorry, but this is what a no TMTK park can look like, and this is such an incredible job. Spyke, thank you so much for giving me this park to tour, I actually feel honoured because I know that you don't like sharing your work. So for you to say, hey, have this park and do a tour, I'd love to do one. That actually means the world to me. Guys, please show some appreciation to Spyke in the comments and the likes and stuff if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Of course, I'm also in the background working on the new Cedar Point style park, so that will be coming very shortly. Really appreciate you getting to the end of the video, even through the chaos. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.